What's up, everybody? It's Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. This video, because Paul Gaines asked for me to go live, here I am. I'm only going to be about 30 minutes. Then I'm going to lay down and get me about an hour and a half's rest before I go next door. But Paul wanted me to go live, so here we are. Let y'all get a chance for all you late timers like me that are up all night, start piling in. It'll be a minute. 2 o'clock bar rooms closing. Those used to be my days, huh? 2 o'clock in a bar room. Sign the petition. I wonder if I can pin that. I sure can. All right, I just pinned that message. That's awesome. I'll learn a little bit about this thing as I go along. I know, Mike, y'all was watching it. Paul commented, "You're up, go live." And I said, man, fuck it. Let's go live. What's up, Ham? We'll hang out for a few minutes, see what everybody has to say. I know y'all watched the other videos concerning what happened today up there in court. Depends on who you watch. I was watching Bigham show his ass for a few minutes. I can only tolerate that motherfucker for like 2 minutes. I spend more time watching Cowboy Clown than I do Bigham's. Jeremiah, Sandy, Spectre. Y'all see the petition up there? If you have not signed it, did y'all hear that man mention that petition in the hearing today? When his name is Theodore Catella. I'm going to call him Ted. What's up, man? Hopes in hell. Boy, Rose Izzo's lawyer was banging their asses up. Did I not? I was sitting here meditating one night and it was like, get in touch with Mr. Catella. And that was Rose's lawyer. So I said, okay. Put together a petition, man. Fuck Allegheny's lawyers. It's a setup with them. We want Mr. Catella. And 1,187 people signed that petition, and they talked about it today. When he got up to bat, he's like, Rose Izzo don't want these people representing her. That's why she hired me. And I got over 1,100 people here that said the same thing. They don't want these jokers representing them. Fuck no, we don't want them representing us. January 21st. Wow, you've been in it from the beginning. I got in right after the 72 run up. I got in at 42. Was like my first buy. Did she bang their asses up in court today? Y'all probably wasn't even awake. Hey, Patrick. Big Philly. I don't know if the haters know to stay away from my channel or if they all go to sleep when I'm on. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I said that joke the other night. I don't remember why. Fill you in. Oh, my God, Corey. We're waiting to find out who goes to jail for pulling that fucking fire alarm. That's number one. Jeremiah says, I pray Judge Cern rules in our favor and lets us keep all our shares, especially since we've been in this such a long time. It boggles my mind that even needs to be said. You're right, Jeremiah. And I believe that's where she's going with this shit. She's not just, she didn't let them just take it from us. She's not going to let them do it. I like when she asked Allegheny when the time frame that they were filing their suits and everything and running the settlement and shit. And she's like, why was they in a hurry? Oh, well, because AMC's in such imminent threat of bankruptcy. And she said, well, where's your evidence of that? And I said, oh shit, here we go. And he's like, huh? Evidence? We gotta have evidence? What it's worth, Buffalo, Springfield. I'm up. I'm up. I just woke the rooster up. I just kicked his ass. Get up, bitch. You supposed to be crowing in about an hour. What y'all think about the court today? Did y'all listen? Did Rose Izzo's lawyer kick their asses? What y'all want to talk about? Y'all fell asleep in the chatter. Let me get over here and open the petition up so I can see it. I mean, we got now. I forget who did that one. My petitions. How many people we got now? We're 9 away from 1,200. 9 away from 1,200. George, I feel you, but it's a different situation. Good morning from America. Holly. And then you woke up and seen me. I don't know by drawing out. I don't think she's going to allow Allegheny. I don't think she's going to allow Allegheny to be lead counsel. If that happens, if they give Rose Izzo lawyer Theodore Catella lead counsel, then AMC is going to have to go through the settlement with them. So yes, you're looking at possibly another 2 weeks. Maybe she could do it in 2 weeks. Go talk to them, come back and see me. Patrick, I'd say no more than a month. Didn't you love to talk about the dividend? Then it wasn't a dividend. Then it was a 2-for-1 split, and then it was a dividend again. I mean, it's like the little ball with the cups, and you juggling it like this, trying to do whatever story you wanted to say. Okay, here's one of the biggest things that got established today, and I believe the judge heard it, is when they said that they gave the ape dividend. And I said this in my paperwork too, AMC did not benefit financially from the creation of ape. And ape's purpose was to create a currency. So the dividend, something was wrong from the dividend from the beginning. Because you don't claim it's a dividend and make a motherfucker pay for it. They already had a hostile takeover. We hostilely took over that motherfucker. And they thought that was a good thing at first. Then when they can't get their way, I'm telling you, she's going to say they violated their fiduciary duty. She's going to establish that. Now they want to know how much money to make the class whole is the question. Now, who do you want? Who do you want at the table with AMC negotiating a better settlement? You want Allegheny doing it, or would you trust Mr. Catella to do it? I would trust Mr. Catella to do it before I would Allegheny. What's up, Rick? No Vaseline. Oh, listen. See that right there? I don't watch Teddy Zane. I can't stand that muscle pump. But Lou, I watch Lou for the entertainment. And every now and then, when there's a lot of stress or anxiety in the community like there is right now, Lou starts doing funny shit like that to get our minds off of it. So that's why I appreciate Lou. That motherfucker hanging with them keys off his ears like he's got earrings on and shit. I mean, I was laughing my ass off. So you got to appreciate Lou for his humor. The mirrored ape vote. See, I wrote that note down and forgot to talk about it. She wanted to know, why did you mirror the ape vote, but you didn't mirror the AMC vote? Wouldn't it have been logical that if you're going to mirror one, you mirror the other? Which means that if they voted a particular way, then everybody went that way. And they couldn't answer that question. That was a really, really good. This lady's way of thinking is amazing. I never thought of that. I'm gonna give y'all about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna talk about that Herb. Oh my God, he didn't do that, did he? If I was to do a video and tell everybody, say your AMC and buy AVCT, and it got delisted, I could never face y'all. They got a Lou did a video about they got a poll. That's not the people I would have listed on that poll. I got a list of suspects. Trust me, they got a list of suspects. You better not have been in that area, you motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers that's been talking shit about the court. I got a splinter in my foot. All the motherfuckers that's been talking shit about the court. Guess who just got on the suspect list for pulling that fire alarm? Very good. Moncherie. I'm hearing something. Bear's asleep in the recliner. It ain't him. She cannot rule. She cannot rule ape was illegal. Because you can't erase, you just can't erase ape. And I heard what Cowboy Clown was saying. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Stock buyback. Well, companies in debt don't do stock buybacks. No, but companies that have to pay a fucking judgment could take that judgment money. Let's say she gives us $300 million. Well, then take $300 million of ape off the market. Call it whatever you want. You're lowering the float of ape. So you don't, so your conversion, and that would cause the price of ape to go up. I mean, we're the shareholders. We should be the ones to say how the settlement money should be spent. All right, we got to pay $200 million. Okay, Your Honor, can we do a stock ape buyback and remove some of these apes off the market? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. And then we go from there. She sees through it, man. She sees through it. I'm telling you, the questions that she was asking, listen, first thing I noticed, Allegheny's lawyers were like this. They were scared to death of that judge. Second thing I noticed was that when AMC got up there, their lawyer was very, very cocky. And she had to put him in his fucking place. And eventually she did. When she started asking him questions, she shut his fucking mouth. But he was rude as fuck. Like, now, Your Honor, if you're ready, we can move on. And right then, I'm surprised. That's a lady with character, because I would have said, oh, yeah, we'll move on, motherfucker. When I'm ready to move on, I will tell you when I'm moving on. But for him to have told that judge, well, if you're ready, Your Honor, we can move on. I was floored. I'm like, she's going to kill these motherfuckers. And before it was over with, yeah, she had put poor AMC's lawyers in the corner sucking their thumb. Well, prove you have imminent bankruptcy in August when you created these. And you couldn't even prove that. Oh, we was going, take our word for it. Fuck your word, prove it. And they didn't have no evidence, no documents, no nothing. But look at the chart, Your Honor. See the blue line? I don't see an appeal. Because listen, if she approves a settlement or whatever settlement she does approve, right then the reverse stock split, if that's part of it, it's going to happen. And you can appeal to the cows come home. It's not going to do any good. Why? Because the reverse stock split's already happened. That's called scrambled the egg. The egg is scrambled now. You can't unscramble it. I'm going to call it now. And I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. But from everything I've read and being unbiased, I'm going to tell y'all what I think she's going to say. She's going to say that Ape did not have the right to vote. She's going to cancel out the vote for Ape. And the vote for AMC, the one that was only 30%, 35% for it, and the rest was against it, she's going to say that's the vote that will rule. And the reverse stock split and conversion will not pass. Now, does that mean we're going to go bankrupt? Fuck no. He can sell some more Ape. Just change it to a preferred class B. And he can raise money right now. All the crying of bankruptcy and how broke you are, and bitch, get off your ass, go in there in your bedroom, take the money off the dresser, because you got money. All you got to do is just simply change it to a preferred class B, and you can make fucking money. You could sell that. You sell it to us. Even as mad as I am right now, if AMC came out with a rights offering and says we want to use this to pay down the debt, I'd buy it. Well, after all this is over with. It's very simple. If Ape rises, that means they believe the conversion is going to happen. If AMC rises, that means they think it's not going to go through. Why? They'll start covering. That's why when you seen the spike run up yesterday and they were hollering about, oh, the volume makes me think it was shorts covering. You ain't got no fucking clue. But that is when it will happen. It will happen when AMC spikes, is because they think the conversion is not going to go through. And all them little apes over here that are really AMC locates, yeah, you're stuck over there. You can't locate AMC shares no more. If the conversion don't go through, they can't locate these APE shares to AMC shares. You can't locate it. You're trapped. That's why we was talking in my Discord. And they said, well, what am I going to buy? I said, I ain't buying APE. Who's selling APE right now? Who's selling APE right now? Antara. Well, then I ain't buying Antara shit. My whole deal is to stick it to them. Fuck them. And they brought that up. And that was Allegheny's people brought that up. Oh, yeah, all we want to do is stick it to the hedge funds. And we caused several to collapse. And I'm thinking, well, thank you. What a lawyer. Jeremiah, I've been tossing that thought. If all this was to go through, what am I going to do? And all I can do is say, in for a penny, in for a pound, dog. I mean, what the fuck can I do? I could take a 90% loss or 100% loss. But we're not going to lose 100%. We are fixing to knock their asses off. If we lower, there's all kind of different mechanisms that are going on, people. If we lower the float and we have a run up, they convert their notes into AMC shares. Their notes are like our apes, but they can convert it anytime they fucking want. So when it run up to 12 that time, that was Silver Lake cashed in theirs and pushed the price back down. So they can't do that with a high float. So that the notes are trapped, the apes are trapped, everybody's trapped right now. The only thing that can get them out of their predicament is a reverse stock split. 100 cars and 10 cars. I like what Donahue said this morning. I messaged Donahue and I said, man, that was a good fucking analogy. Yeah, you owe me 10 cars. Now, you owe me 100 cars. So where's my 100 cars? Well, here's 10. And we just increased the value of them. No, motherfucker, I paid you for 100 cars. I paid them for 100 shares of AMC. I paid them 100 shares for APE. All right. I'm not expecting 10 AMC back, and I'm not expecting 10 APE back. I'm expecting 100 of each. Boy, I'm glad you said that, Moncherie. Yes, this case is going to be a landmark precedent case, people. And it's probably going to be because it reaches such an astronomical monetary figure to compensate retail for what's happened to them. You got to keep in mind, oh, yeah, he was very good, Johnny Cash. You got to keep in mind, she's not wanting to bankrupt the company, but she's wanting to stick it to fucking Adam Aaron. Over on their side of the fence, they're going, I hope CSI, Frankie, Donahue, and the rest of them get sued if the vice chancellor says yes. There's just a limit with me on you don't know no better, so it's okay, versus you fucking know better and you're lying to the people. And when I went over there to Bigham's today and was watching his shit, I couldn't stay there for more than 3 minutes listening to that motherfucker. I mean, he made me sick with the shit he was saying that was complete and utter lies. And people are following that man right into the ditch. Yes. Yes, that's what's going to happen, George. The moment she says she approves a settlement, corporate action happens. And then after that, he said it would be a couple of days and he would be in front of the board to go ahead and dilute for the first round of dilution. And that dilution is going to be to get the shorts, the other 15 million shorts that they're going to be short. Because see, right now they're short 150 million. Well, after a reverse stock split, they only need 15 million. So Adam Aaron's prepared within the first couple of days to sell it to them. And we will get nothing. That's the plan. If she says Ape can't merge, Ape will go to zero. Ape will not go to zero. It's a preferred share. It can't go to zero. I heard somebody else talk about Ape going to zero. Ape can't go to zero, people. And there's no thing as zero. I mean, we could say zero, but then again, SHIB is at zero. But you're never just, it's incredible. No, that's not how it's going to work. Ape eventually has to go back into AMC unless they buy them all back. It would cost $3.6 billion right now to buy the conversion apes, to pay us the $6.95. Ape started off at $6.95. If that was the settlement to each shareholder, that's $3.5 billion. How did they pay that? They would have to pay it in payments. Just like if somebody sued me and I didn't have the money, I got to pay it in payments. That's what my proposals was about. You got 3 more minutes and I'm going to lay down. I'm going to lay down. There was a day when I was holding my breath waiting on 3 o'clock. Paul, where you been, you son of a gun? I went live because of you. You commenting down in the comments, go live. So I said, all right. Did anybody else go sign that petition? It's pinned right there in the comments. He used it today to show the judge we don't trust Allegheny or their lawyers. Ooh, we need one more. One more, we break 1,200. I sound like Jerry Lewis. Most of y'all don't even know who Jerry Lewis was, huh? And that's what we should have done. We should have done a petition marathon, and each YouTuber just keep passing it on and go for a couple of hours till we had 3,000 people. What Bigum's lie about? Was Bigum's talking? I guess I'll get about 10 unsubscribes from that, but I don't give a fuck. I can't stand somebody when you can see the hustle that they're doing to people. I just made some CSI coffee mugs and t-shirts. I'm working on a t-shirt right now. It's got the rocket going up and it says, I held AMC since 2001 and all I got is this stinking shirt. And I'm fixing to put them on the YouTube channel. They were asking me to do that. And I was like, well, I'll do it now since I believe the play is pretty much over. I would never have put up some merchandise for sale during the play because people were offended at that. I heard them talk about other YouTubers who did it. And I just didn't want to be associated with people thinking I'm trying to make money off of y'all, off merchandise. But now that the play's pretty much over with, I guess starting tomorrow, I could put merchandise on the store. I got a hat, a mug, a t-shirt. Oh, if she says no reverse stock split, I mean, we have not even gave much consideration to what that means. is if she says no to the reverse stock split and AMC squeezes. You got to understand. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. The amount of people, if AMC runs to $12 or $15, the amount of people who would sell, it would break the bank. There would be no more money in the brokerage firms. So that's why they doing this reverse stock split. It cleans everything up. But if it don't go through and AMC squeezes, we could break the brokerage firms, because it's every time you hit that sell button, they don't have to locate the share. They just got to locate the money. I don't know how to make, I wouldn't know how to get that made. I know, I wish it was televised too. I got tired of sitting here listening to my fucking phone. As soon as Mr. Catella got through speaking, I said, fuck this. I went and took a nap. I knew Robert wasn't going to be there. I knew another one wasn't going to be there. And so I'm like, hey, fireworks is already happened. Somebody pulled the fire. Tired people, I need a nap. I just glad I wasn't there. Glad I wasn't there. Y'all hit the like button and let's get out of here. I'll see y'all later on today. Around lunchtime, I'll do an update after we hear a couple of the people that will be objecting, and we'll be getting close to the end of the program here, which will be they get to each do a rebuttal to what everybody has said. So that's going to be interesting. They'll be bringing their A game this afternoon because they realize how embarrassed they were yesterday. So this evening, you can count on Allegheny and AMC's lawyers to stand up because they were embarrassed yesterday. Believe AMC may squeeze if she says no. Because the only reason that they're able to do what they're doing is they can say, we can locate 500 million AMC shares. Where are they at? They over there in 8, but they're coming. See, they can say that they can locate them until the moment when the judge says, no, you can't. And now you have to buy them. Do y'all understand that? Is that right now, the shorts that are over here in AMC can say they can locate AMC shares. Why? Because they're apes over here. They're coming. Well, if the judge says no, they're not, then they're fucked. They're like, well, all these locates they were counting on, they can't count on them no more. So they need them immediately and the price will go up. That's my opinion. Now, I'm sure Cowboy Clown will have a video out saying I'm wrong soon. Why does everybody want to slap everybody? I just got a message talking about Phil for real said that he wants to slap them, and Lou wanting to be Teddy wants to beat up on poor Lou. What's the problem, man? They realize they got beaten. Now they want to resort to violence. Hold on, bitch. Y'all lost the game. What we getting upset about? I'm going to talk to Izzo's lawyer first thing this morning. Moncherie, at this stage of the game, I'm not going to tell David how to throw the stone. He's got the stones in his hands. He's got the ability to take Goliath out. He don't need CSI. See, that's where the difference between me and a lot of other motherfuckers are. They'd be on the phone with him right now. Okay, Mr. Catella, this is what you need to be doing. I'm like, listen, I didn't reach out to that man because I thought he needed my advice. I reached out to that man because I thought he could help us because get us further than what I could. So he don't need my help. Now he appreciated our help in strengthening his case against AMC and Adam Aaron by signing that petition. And yes, he wants to represent us because he's going to get the attorney fees. That's the thing too. Allegheny don't get them attorney fees if they're not lead counsel. Mr. Catella will. And Mr. Catella's the type that says, oh shit, I can win $20 million. He's going to fight his fucking ass off. Whereas the rest of them knucklehead ass lawyers, they're used to just, okay, we're going to settle and don't worry about it. We'll fight about it over coffee. Guess who just showed up? He just woke up. He was on his chair. Boomer too. Good morning. Good morning. They want a cookie. Cookie? They want a cookie. Okay, give me a chance to give you a cookie. Hold on. Got your cookie jar right here. Oh, little girl's up. There is a difference between Nella wafers and Walmart wafers. Walmart wafers turn out like this. A whole fucking box. Right, that's it. That's all y'all get. That's all the treat they get. And that's about to be all the treat y'all get. No, she does not. Now, a couple of things that she can do tomorrow. She should, unless I missed something in the paperwork, she should establish us as a class. Because as of right now, we're not technically a class. And the ruling on the opting out, or opting in, these questions can be answered tomorrow. Another thing she could talk about is, let's see, she can say the class. Oh, lead counsel. She can award Mr. Catella lead counsel for the class, which was my ultimate purpose. Remember, I told you that was a monkey wrench. They didn't see this one coming. And we're going to win on that, I think. She should establish that tomorrow, too. What about monetary damages? No. She will go to her quarters, and now she will know that we have a class and we have a class counsel, and this is what's going on. So unless I'm wrong that they went ahead and appointed Allegheny as lead counsel, but I don't think they have. Oh, I've been doing it for so long, Jeremiah. Think Judge Zern is very intelligent and fair and sees through all the BS. Hopefully she rules in our favor, eliminates the reverse split, and changes our lawyer. I just summed all that up. That's exactly what I think she's going to do tomorrow. Now, she may not rule against the reverse stock split tomorrow, but she's going to rule about I believe she's supposed to rule about a lead counsel and the class membership status. What is an ape? The judge established that ape was its own security. I don't know how she's going to put a bow around this, but I could see I know where she stands. I don't know how she's going to defend her stance, but I think I know what she's going to do. She's definitely going to put it to AMC, and she's going to try to do her best for shareholders. I believe that. This is not a rubber stamp judge. So, what else y'all got? Is that it? Bear scratching my leg up. What? Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Come here. Fuck you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop touching me. When she goes to her private getaway and she reads the special master's report and all the reports of today and does all the considerations, she already knows. Red Star. What I'm seeing is they're not directly addressing any of my complaints directly. They're not saying the gunner objections, but there are certain things that are being said that the special master said that cleared up some of the things that I've said. For example, I said it's misleading to say that a majority of people voted for this reverse stock split. A majority of people did not vote for this in AMC. And she corrected it and said, well, AMC and APE voted as one class. And as one class, then it was a majority if you count all the votes together. And I was like, but you can't do that. That's two separate securities. Oh, that was so refreshing. No lightning bolt. That judge knows what she's doing. Mr. Catella does not need CSI's help. I'm not rushing to grab my phone and wake that man up in the middle of the night and tell him I just had this wonderful thought and that he forgot to say this. Listen, we all have our part to play. Some of the people that are in this play have moved out of time. And okay, it happened, you know. But to harass the judge, to harass the lawyer, to harass, no. Let the people that are put there in their position on this chessboard do what they're supposed to do. If I would have tried to do more than what I was supposed to do, I would be a train wreck. So you don't do more than what your calling is supposed to do. Yes, somebody really did. I heard it was Lou. Probably in 3 weeks, Deeds. She'll probably take about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know. We'll hear about it. I dare them motherfuckers to do it tomorrow. You did it the first day. You got the balls to do it the second day. I haven't heard about them catching anybody. I don't know how we'll find that out when it does. Well, I really hope the person that I think done it wasn't at that fucking building when that happened. Because I could think of one person that could do stupid shit like that. That's in our group. No, I'm going to tell you. Listen, again, I don't have to play police officer. Those motherfuckers are smart enough. They're going to figure out who pulled that alarm. The very first thing they're going to do is make a list of people who has been harassing the court. Then once they have that list of people that's been harassing the court, then they're going to say, Do you have an alibi? Was you in that building? And that's going to be somebody's ass. Thank y'all. I appreciate everybody for being here with me. I don't know what I'm going to do without y'all after this is over with. No, who pulled the fire alarm? Who'd she say pulled the fire alarm? Holy shit. Y'all just telling me this? It was the janitor. Hold on, I'm looking up to see who Chance said pulled the fire alarm. I hope it's not who I think it is. If it was, they'd already have 20 videos out. Two pro se objectors are in the courtroom. They are both older men dressed professionally. They look understandably somewhat nervous, but I'm just going through her tweets. Wow. I didn't even know this was up. I'm going to have to go through here. Well, I'm going to have to go through here. I didn't know Chancery did all this today. Who pulled the fire alarm? Who'd she say pulled the fire alarm? Y'all all crazy. If King Griffin's down to the fact that he's got to worry about pulling a fire alarm to stop a trial. They said something about it, AMC YouTubers making money. And she said, that's coming out the mouth of somebody trying to make 22 million. There is a fire alarm. Okay, that happened 18 hours ago. Court will resume at the top of the hour. Change of plans, new announcement. Court starts at 10. She was literally running down the stairs in high heels thinking, oh, fuck, people are going to think that tweet is metaphorical and be waiting for me to explain the interesting thing that just got said at the hearing. Yes, you meant a literal one. I don't see where she said who pulled the damn fire alarm. She's being very nice to the people that were there, the things that she's saying. These guys speaking are flanked by 5 guys on either side of them, 10 in total in suits that each probably cost more than the average AMC investor makes in a month. Looking at them with some interesting looks on their face. Huh. Oh, God. I know I don't see anything where she said she knows who pulled the damn fire alarm. Who's gonna play CSI? There's this little unknown actor named Tony Franzetti. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get him to play the part. I looked. She said she was running downstairs in high heel shoes to get out of the burning building that wasn't on fire. Little did they know they was going to see some fireworks when Mr. Catella spoke up. I hope, Big Willie, I hope that's what happened. That it was a court employee and it was an accident. I really hope that it wasn't an AMC shareholder that did that. You should never do that. Let me tell you something. Don't go to no AMC theater and do that shit either. It is a crime to yell fire in a movie theater. You better not go do no shit like that. Pull a fire alarm at the AMC theater, you will go to jail. Good morning. I'm thinking take a nap. Oh shit, the market's open. Did we squeeze yet? AMC down 7. Oh. All right, y'all. No action over there on the stock market. You'll see some this afternoon, though. You'll see some movement this afternoon. Oh, okay. Let me go look. I just got tagged. I'm it. I guess I got to refresh. If she wrote that's who it is, I'm gonna do a video about it. God damn it. I don't see where I'm tagged in anything. God, there's another dickhead I can't stand. We got another short trading week. I hadn't even looked at the schedule. Paul. All right, Paul. I'll see what I can do to pull that off for you. Yes, Johnny. Of course he is. All right, everybody. Let's say good morning. I just need another half a cup of coffee. Get me going. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in a couple hours with an update. Don't forget to pray.